Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer podcast, going forward on fourth. Of course, my name is Eric. He hate me 702, and this is my man to the left
Which
or
way
right.
did you point?
I pointed the right way.
Jeremy with a G.
Hey, we're gonna do a quick shout out to our buddy Heath. Happy birthday, boss! Should be on the fucking show, you piece of shit. But happy birthday. Today we got some good topics. I mean, not really. We got our week 5 picks, which are good. We got our week 4 reactions and reviews. But realistically, we're gonna talk some shit. Reason why we're gonna talk some shit is because it is fucking rivalry week. And if you don't know what the fuck that means on Monday Night Football, it is going to be me versus him. He is getting these paws. I am going to sweet chin music him. The Chiefs are going to RKO the Raiders out of no fucking where. They're going to F5 him to hell. But as of right now, do you got anything you want to say before we do the intro?
Nope.
No?
I just like going in 1 and 3.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the Chiefs. We're going to talk about the Raiders. And we're going to talk about how we're going to put these paws on them. They're about to get these paws. Just letting y'all know. We'll be back in a second. All right, we're back. That was kind of quick. I got to text JD about our damn intro. God damn it. So what do you want to start with first? Well, first let's start with some reactions.
Look, I don't remember much about week 4 after that game Thursday.
After what game?
The fucking Broncos and Colts.
Listen, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I am almost under the impression that I am refusing to talk about that game. Did I know that game would be bad? Yes, I did. I fucking knew it would be horrible. The podcast tweeted it out. But at the same time, I don't think we should give that game any damn conversation because it was fucking horrible. I would not talk about a bad one. You know what? I would talk shit about a bad movie. So I don't know, but okay. But anyway, I'm just sending out the tweet. So that's why I'm kind of stalling, but it's not working. All right, well, we'll just do a couple reactions over our picks too. You see what I'm saying? So we go over our picks. That'll give us a little bit of a reminder of what happened. You see what I'm saying? I'm high, so you guys don't know marijuana affects memory.
When are you not high?
I honestly don't know. Because I smoke before I sleep. So one of the last things I do is go outside and smoke, brush my teeth, lay down and go to sleep. So technically, I mean, you could say, and I only sleep about 5 to 6 hours. So I mean, technically,
you get more than me, so that's good.
And then there's times at work now. There's that time where in the day, sometime in the day till I get off. So that other than that, yeah, it's not that often. Not that often. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's better being a pothead than an alcoholic. Okay, so of course we had the Tua that we talked about last week. We talked about that game last week. You picked the Bengals, I picked the Dolphins, and then Tua got fucking hurt. We got the Vikings and the Saints. I don't really give a fuck about that game because that game is kind of garbage. I mean, I'm guessing there might be like a controversy in the Seahawks and Lions. That was a fucking good ass game. That game was good. Did you watch that?
Fuck, I don't remember.
That was, hey, thank you, boss. Have fun in Costa Rica. Your pictures are beautiful. He's in Costa Rica visiting his family, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And I'm also happy that you had a safe recovery from your little thing. So you didn't watch any of the Seahawks Lions game, dude? They scored like what, fucking 20 points in the last 5 minutes.
I don't think I did watch that one.
It was the Seahawks scored 10 points and the Lions scored 22 points in the fourth quarter.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous. So going into the fourth quarter, The Seahawks had 38 and the Lions had 23. And from that moment on, the Lions got within 3, and then the Seahawks took off, scored again, and then the Lions got within 3, and then the Seahawks scored again, and then the Lions got within 3, and then the Seahawks scored again. It was fucking crazy, dude. It was mad crazy. Great game. I had so much fun watching it. And you know what, again, because I'm glad we're doing it this way, because I don't remember a lot of this shit either from the early games. The Jets and the Steelers, Kenny Pickett started. What do you think about that? It's now Kenny Pickett time in Pittsburgh. What do you think about that, Jeremy?
It's going to be interesting to see.
Do you think they should start him?
Well, I mean, Trubisky wasn't doing anything for him, so I mean, fuck, put the water boy in at this point.
Well, don't they still got Mason Rudolph?
Huh?
They still got Mason Rudolph, right?
What are you gonna do? Call somebody else the N-word and get hit with a helmet again?
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on him starting?
I mean, I don't mind it. I don't know. I don't mind it. I think it's going to be interesting to see what he can do.
Okay.
Because, you know, everybody talks about his hands.
Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. That is the stupidest shit.
We'll see what Tomlin can do with this kid.
Okay. This is my issue. And I don't fuck you Steelers fans that think I'm wrong. I don't give a fuck. Your team is garbage. Your receivers are not very good. Now you could say whatever you want about, oh my God, they have they don't have a good quarterback. They're not extremely good. Your running game, it's not that it's bad. Your defense is okay. But I mean, realistically, you lost to the fucking Jets in the fourth quarter. That's not fucking his fault. So you're not really a good team. So my opinion is, if you're not a good team, why start your rookie? You don't have a good offensive line. You're just going to get that dude hurt. Let him learn the game. I don't understand why we're in such a rush to start rookies. I get it if your coach is in a fucking bind and you've got to start him. I mean, Matt Nagy was stupid last year when they said Andy Dalton was quarterback 1. But I get the idea of it. If your team sucks, let them sit. It's okay. That used to be a normal thing. And then all of a sudden, because the money they get paid or the way that the coaches are, and they have to make teams start because they have a very, very short window and they're drafted for that reason. But Tomlin's not that guy. They normally don't miss on quarterbacks, but I think this is a huge miss because you can't go back. And you have a bad team with a quarterback that's learning. That's a recipe for fucking disaster. And a lot of times that's a recipe to literally lose quarterback confidence and to fuck them up. So that's just kind of my theory. And I think this was a huge miss. They're still not going to be 500 fucking team. They're not going to have a winning season because it's impossible to be 500. So you might as well just go ahead and roll with Trubisky and let him be your sacrificial goat because you don't want him long term. So that's my scenario. I mean, I can also give you like some things. Joe Burrow, granted, Joe Burrow was hurt, but because of that, they got to get Jamar Chase. You literally can get weapons in the draft, and even though you're going to suck, maybe Kenny Pickett is 2 wins better. That's also another thing. How many wins better do you think Kenny Pickett is over Mitchell Trubisky? Do you think he's 3 wins better? Do you think he's 4? Because, I mean, if you say he's 4 wins, what are they winning? 3 games with Mitchell? 4? So now they win 8? They still suck. So my opinion was you should let him sit. Nothing that can happen. It's time. It's his time. It's Kenny Pickett's time. And you're starting him against the Bills. Now, granted, the defense is not as good as it used to be because they have tons of injuries. But, I mean, in the last 2 games, they still haven't allowed more than 23 points.
Yeah.
So, and they played the Dolphins and the Ravens. So I don't think this was a smart start here. But you know what? It is what it is. Next we got so then we got Bears, Giants, Snore, Titans, Colts, nobody cares. Chargers, Texans, Browns, Falcons, that was horrible. Cowboys, Commanders, that sucked. Jaguars, Eagles is pretty good. That wasn't bad. Eagles, what do you think of Jalen Hurts? Or what do you think of the Eagles as a whole, as being the last undefeated team?
It's a surprise.
I agree.
Definitely a surprise. I mean, I like the moves they made in the offseason, but I still didn't see them being the only undefeated team.
Nope, I completely agree with you. Do you think it's more of their schedule, or what do you think it is? Why do you think they've been able? And let's put it this way: they're not only are they just an undefeated team, they've been dominating teams. Like, from what I understand, they're normally a fast starter, but I think they've outscored their opponents in like the first half, 44-14 or some shit like that. I read a stat on it. I didn't read a stat. Let me stop lying. I watched the video.
I mean, they played the Lions.
Yep. That was a good game, though.
That was a good game.
They played the Vikings, who the Vikings are 3-1. They beat the shit out of the Commanders. And they had a halfway decent game against the 2-2 Jags. So, I mean, realistically, and the Lions, even though the Lions aren't a good team right now, they're still a tough fucking team to beat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you look at their schedule, I can't really, in my opinion, I don't know if it's their schedule that has allowed them to have wins, because they're doing what we think a contender should do. You're beating the shit out of the horrible teams, and which is the Commanders, and you're beating the good teams, which right now is the Vikings. So, I mean, wasn't that a Monday night game too?
What?
The Vikings game or Sunday night game?
Was it?
Yeah, pretty positive it was, because that's why Kirk Cousins lost.
Yeah, September 19th.
Yep.
That's it.
So at the time, yeah. So that's just my thought process. I don't know. I think the Eagles are probably a lot better than we're giving them, than a lot of people are giving them credit for. I know there's a hype train. I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders. I think they have gotten some luck, but you need luck to win games. And then I really like Jalen Hurts, and I'm gonna tell everybody this. I've said this. I said this to my boy Heath. I've said this multiple times. Jalen Hurts, I liked as a quarterback due to the fact that he left Bama and still produced. I don't trust Bama quarterbacks. I don't trust them at all. Okay. So what did you think? Okay, let's go down. We could talk. We're gonna talk about the Raiders Broncos game later. Let's get to the big question. Fucking Bailey Zappi. Bailey Zappi. What the fuck? Where the fuck did this kid come from?
I mean,
I looked him up. He played for Houston Baptist. Played 4 years, and then as a fifth year, his last eligibility, he played for Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. And he threw for a lot of fucking yards. But what the fuck?
He took Aaron Rodgers and the Packers into overtime.
I don't even in Lambeau. I don't like.
I mean, he didn't throw very well.
No.
I mean, he was 10 for 15 for 99 yards and 1 touchdown.
Yeah, but what would you expect? He literally wasn't supposed to start. Hey, Angel! I hope you guys are having fun.
Hey.
Yeah, I forgot where they were at. They are where the hell are they at? I don't know where they're at. They're staying in their timeshare type thing, I think is. I might be wrong, but yeah, they're on the beach.
That's where I want to be.
Yeah, they're on the beach in the islands. So Cabo. They're in Cabo. Yeah. Her and Joel are in Cabo right now.
Man.
Yeah. So I think they were there for I don't know how much longer they have, but they were there for 30 days. Yeah.
I can stand taking off from the state and going to Cabo.
But you would just want to go anywhere. But
I
back
would
to
go anywhere that has a beach right now.
what did you expect from Zappy? You know he didn't get any starts. He got no first team
Look,
snaps.
we didn't even know he was starting. Like, we looked at the screen and was like, "Who the fuck is number 4?"
We didn't even know who the fuck he was.
So
Remember, I ran up to Chris and he goes, "Who the fuck is this guy?" So anywhere where a beach is, yes. So is he starting this week? Do we know yet?
I don't know.
And I get it. I think
It would have to. Hoyer's out.
no, but it was an ankle. It was only an ankle injury for Mac Jones. He's doubtful as of 17 hours ago. Yeah, so it wasn't a concussion. It was an ankle injury for Mac. So now, could you imagine if he got first team reps and practice all week against that Packers team? Do you think he would have beat them?
It's possible. I mean, with him on the field, they went into overtime. Like, what?
That is crazy. Crazy.
We'll talk about Brian Hoyer is going on. It went on the IR.
Brian Hoyer has been playing since my kids were in fucking elementary school.
Yeah, he went on the IR. So Hoyer's out for at least 4 weeks.
Yeah, but I know that, but I'm more worried about Mac Jones because Mac Jones just has an ankle injury. So if it's just an ankle injury, then he could be back at any time. So, but it looks like, yeah, he went undrafted in 2009, Brian Hoyer. Devin in 2009.
So Bailey Zappi is starting week 5.
Yep. I wonder how many people are going to pick him up. Would you pick him up for fantasy? I mean, they are playing the Lions, and the Lions give up a lot of points.
I mean, I would if I needed to. But I don't think I got anything where I need it.
No, I wouldn't. I don't need to pick him up either.
So that's I also don't stream quarterbacks either.
No, I don't. Who the fuck streams quarterbacks?
I saw that comment on Twitter.
And the guy's like, depending on who you drafted, who the fuck drafted Trey Lance?
Hey.
Fucking fantasy experts? I don't think anybody drafted he had Trey Lance and Dak Prescott. And if you have Trey Lance, if you just go pick up Carson Wentz. In most leagues, he's ranked 9th or 10th.
They just go pick up the water boy.
Jared Goff's still there in most leagues, depending on how deep your league is. Do you see what I'm saying? So who the fuck streams quarterbacks? I stream defenses and kickers. All right. We know what time it is.
Huh?
We know what time it is. We're about to. Our house is divided. The Benchwarmer podcast, as of right now, is literally fucking divided. As you can stare at his room and see exactly what the fuck he has. He has a lot of Raider stuff.
You can see exactly what he has to deal with when he comes to my house.
And you can see behind.
Well, mine is everywhere in the house.
Yeah, his is everywhere in the house. I got mine.
You can't go anywhere in my house without seeing Raider shit.
So the issue that we have now is, let's go ahead and talk about last week's games and what we saw and what we thought was cool. What did you like with your Raiders-Broncos game?
The fact that they started with the run game and continued using the run game the entire fucking game. We were asking for it for 3 weeks prior.
So what else did you like?
Carr running the ball.
Okay.
Carr got 5 first downs with his legs, so I'm not complaining about that. If you know me, Eric knows that I keep saying every fucking week, Carr needs to use his legs again. Mm-hmm. He needs to get over the fact that he had a broken leg in 2016 and get back to running the ball a little bit.
Did y'all hear what he just said? You need to get over the fact that you have a broken leg. That you had a broken leg.
That was 6 years ago.
Say it. The way you said it was like he needed to get over the fact that his girlfriend.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I still don't think he missed any games other than that playoff game.
Probably true. Probably true. I wouldn't remember exactly. You would have a better.
Like, I don't think he missed any regular season action.
Yeah, you would know, but God,
so like at this point, we're 6 years past. You've built up your leg strength back to what it was, if not better than what it was. At some point, you got to get the confidence back to say, hey, my leg's fine. Let me make plays with my legs when I either doubt that I can make the throw
gotcha.
or my O-line sucks so bad that the pocket collapses in 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, I can understand that. What didn't you like?
What was I bitching about?
A lot. A fucking lot. You really expect me? I
wasn't bitching about a lot. I was bitching about something, and then
threatened to throw fucking pepper on me.
Yeah, because you wouldn't shut the fuck up and kept saying this game's over. The game's over.
It was over. You were
motherfucker. There's still motherfucker. It's the Raiders, and there's still time on the motherfucking clock.
You threatened to douse me with fucking mustard.
Yeah. The game's over. The game's over. There's still like 7 minutes left in the fucking game.
The game was over.
It's the Raiders, and there's still time on the clock.
I'm Nostradamus when it comes to this shit.
No, remember what happened last year every time you fucking said it?
You were playing the mother.
You remember what happened last year every time you fucking said it when there's still time on the fucking clock.
I kept doing that on purpose. The problem that we have this year is you're playing the fucking Broncos. Let's rock.
It don't motherfucking matter.
You're playing the cringiest quarterback in the fucking world. You were playing Russell Wilson. Russell fucking Wilson. That was why I was confident. You know damn well I didn't
want you to not do that anymore.
You know I did not want you to lose. I didn't want you to come in to fucking play KC 0-4. Fuck no, because then you would have blown us out by 40 fucking points.
No, I wouldn't have been 40 points.
Maybe no, I didn't want to see that shit happen. I was praying that you fucking won. I was even hoping you won so bad that it was starting to hurt me inside because I was like, fuck, we're playing the Bucks tonight. I wonder if my fandom's gonna kick me in the ass because I'm rooting for the Raiders and we're gonna lose tonight with the Bucks. Like that literally crossed my mind when I was going, let's go Raiders. So
I remember what I was bitching about when that fumble came.
Which one?
The fact that the fucking defensive line never showed the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Chandler Jones has been missing for 4 fucking weeks. And then you got fucking McDaniels at the podium. Oh, well, he's affected the game. Motherfucker, where? Fucking $17 million fucking defensive end, and he didn't affect shit. I think he's got, 0 sacks through 4 weeks?
Again, and you lost Ngakoue because of it. Like, that's what hurts even
I didn't necessarily mind losing Ngakoue because of his stupid penalties at the wrong time last season. But I don't know. This week is going to be, I don't know. All I know is if the Raiders go on the motherfucking logo, like, don't look at the logo, don't step on the logo, don't get near the motherfucking logo, you motherfuckers. Like, if y'all want to have a meeting, have it in the motherfucking end zone.
For y'all that don't know what he's talking about, last year when they came to the Chiefs, was it Ngakoue that led them out there?
Yes.
He led them out there to do some shit on the logo in the front of at midfield, and we saw them, and we paid them back dearly. So, I mean, right now, and also at the time, that was on a run. So you don't want to like strike like because we were whooping ass in. we were whooping ass, and we were on that fucking run. So we were beating everybody's ass. But that's like at that point in time, that was almost like fucking pissing off Michael Jordan. That's all I'm saying.
Like, just stay away. Look, do your warm-ups in the parking lot. Don't even step on the field. Look, and the motherfucking bus driver, look, let me find out who's driving that motherfucking bus, because if y'all circle the motherfucking stadium if we win, I'm gonna fucking flatten every motherfucking tire on that goddamn bus.
Yeah. I can get that. Nope. All I know right now. Okay, so speaking of the Chiefs, we'll talk about the Chiefs and Bucks game. Let's do this. So what did I like? I like the run game. We have the same thing we were talking about. You loved your run game. I loved our run game. Just to give y'all some stats. Clyde the Glide had 92. Isaiah Pacheco had 63. And Patrick Mahomes had 34. So Patrick Mahomes was dinking. He was he was gone, shaking, juking. He had game sliders up and game sliders down on the Bucks tackling him. He was making them look absolutely fucking stupid. How the fuck do you spin around, run backwards, which I hate when he does that, and then spin past somebody? He has the slowest fucking spin I've ever seen anybody in my life do. It's not even like a spin. It's like a fucking twirl. That motherfucker, it's so slow. And then stop and jump past the ball. So the run game was lovely, which is what I thought we were going to do in the beginning of the season. I told you it's going to be more like the 2018 offense. Not saying that we were going to put up 50 points, but we were going to have a much more balanced attack. And I think last week we started to see it. The 1-2 punch of Clyde and Isaiah were, man, Pacheco's just a beast to bring down. Some of the other things that I liked, I like my boy Patrick. I mean, he was doing good. I like the way he spread the ball around. I like Juju. Juju had a big game for us. And you were talking shit in the chat. By the way, we host the Ravens on Raven App Sports Chat. You was talking shit. That's a big fucking game, okay? He had a big third down catch for us. That was big. I'm not asking Juju to do a lot. I'm asking Juju to move the chains a couple times a game. Things that I didn't like. God damn it, Mikolo. McCall
has 4 yards.
I listen, and it was on a fucking screen. I am so fucking irritated right now because listen, this is the worst part of it. I want to like you so bad, Mikolo, and I do. I think you're a great person. But right now you have the perfect opportunity. And you can say I'm not in the game plan. That's because you're not showing it in practice. You were in the game plan a lot more in the first couple of weeks, and you just can't get to the ball. And my biggest issue is DK. We drafted you right before DK. Right fucking before DK. I remember texting Heath going, who the fuck is this dude from Georgia? And why didn't we draft the fucking buff-ass, fast-ass fucking giant? So we're spreading the ball around, but the thing that bothers me is Kelsey has 9 catches. 3, 5, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. But we're going back to that. I don't know if a lot of people remember it. But the Chiefs went a full season without throwing a touchdown pass to a receiver. That was when Dwayne Bowe was there. Patrick Mahomes threw 3 touchdowns. Not one receiver caught a touchdown. 2 tight ends and Clyde. So I'm going to need you guys to produce more. I'm going to need you to get open. I'm going to need you to run your routes crisper. Mikolo, I need you to eat your motherfucking Wheaties, okay? I need you to start the day with a balanced breakfast, and I need you to work on tracking the ball in the air while accelerating or not losing speed. So, with that said, what do you think is going to happen with the game?
I think the Raiders are going to win.
You don't stop lying.
I believe the Raiders are going to win.
You don't believe that. Deep down
in your 100%. I believe the Raiders are going to win every motherfucking week.
You do
Just
not.
like you believe the Chiefs are going to win every motherfucking week.
No, you do not.
But then you turn around and lost to the Colts.
You do, motherfucker. I know we were not
the same Colts who just played on Thursday.
I know you're
and
not.
Didn't score one touchdown. Had 4 field goals.
I'm sorry. If my memory serves me correctly, in week 1 of the season, you were up 20 points on the fucking Cardinals.
We still didn't lose to the Colts.
It doesn't matter. You gave up a 20-point lead in week fucking 1.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
To fucking baby QB. You gave up 20 points to baby QB that does not study his fucking playbook. I don't want to hear shit. Nothing at all. Yo, wait, hold on. You scored 3 points after that. Do you remember when Kyler Murray sat in the pocket for fucking 30 minutes on the field before running it in for a touchdown? Are you really talking shit?
Yeah.
I mean, you almost lost to the fucking Broncos.
Yeah. Y'all lost to the Colts, who then turned around and lost to the Titans. Then turned around and won with 4 field goals. Not scoring a touchdown at all. There wasn't a touchdown in the entire fucking game.
I hate you.
Hey.
The Colts beat the Broncos, though.
Look, and then you scored 17 points against the Colts.
Hey, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is you're talking shit about us losing to the Colts. But they got a 500 record. They're a 2-2 team. A 2-1 team. Yeah, they're 2-2-1. They got a 500 record. Keep talking shit. The Colts got a better fucking record than you. So they can't be that damn bad.
So in the 3rd and 4th, so you did what the Raiders did in week 1.
What?
You had the lead going into half. Came out of the half and scored 3 points in the 3rd quarter and 0 in the 4th quarter.
You had a 20-point lead. We had a 3-point lead.
You still had the lead, right?
I don't give a fuck.
And then you only scored 3 points in the second half, right?
Your defensive line let Kyler Murray sit in the pocket, eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, read his kid a bedtime story, tuck him in before scooting his way into some pussy at the end of the night. I don't want to hear shit.
And your defense let Matt Ryan beat them.
Hey, I'm sorry. How many points did we score against the Cardinals?
What has Matt Ryan done?
How many points did we score?
What has Matt Ryan done since the Chiefs game?
How many points did we score against the Cardinals?
I don't know.
Do you remember the Cardinals game? Yeah,
no.
I don't know. 44-21. We beat the shit out of them. And the following week, you gave up a 20-point lead. So it wasn't week 1. It was week 2. I'm sorry. You gave up a 20-point fucking lead. I don't want to hear shit. Kyler Murray made y'all his bitch in the second half. Y'all was like the hoe that thinks in bed that they control shit, and then a guy flips them around and starts smacking them and pulling their head, and you got donkey punched by fucking Kyler Murray. Y'all don't know what donkey punch is? Google that shit. You got donkey punched by Kyler Murray. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to. Now, if we're going to talk about history of Chiefs and Raiders, just last year now, the last couple of years, then yeah, I mean, we can talk about that. Like, it's not a horrible, like, you guys beat us last year. We beat you. I think you guys beat us the year before. We beat you. So, I mean, we normally have back and forth games.
No, last year we didn't beat you guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Last year, I'm sorry.
Last year was the logo and fucking complete meltdown at home.
You scored 23 points against us. Which you scored less. You scored more points against us in 2 games than you scored against the Cardinals. Oh, it was the same amount. Nope, it was the same amount. Yeah, it was 41. Yeah, that was an ass whipping. The year before was the year that you guys beat us, right? Yeah, you beat us 40-32. That was when we had a good year. That was good games. Those were good games. The problem that you have is you have bitch ass Josh McDaniels. And we're gonna go, you're gonna come to Chiefs Kingdom. Happy with your one win after beating the lonely ass fucking Broncos. And
Who's
you
happy?
guys,
Look, I'm not happy with the one land. I would have taken the L.
I'm
I
talking
would have
about
gladly taken the L last week.
I'm talking about Josh McDaniels' revenge game. So you're gonna go in and you're gonna happily he's gonna be all confident against beating the Broncos. And he's gonna walk into our stadium and we're gonna smack the shit out your ass. We're gonna have some baby powder sitting there, and we go. We might blow you. No, we're not gonna blow you out. That's gonna be the worst part.
Say it. Go ahead, say it.
No, so this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna let you know. We're gonna be up by like, I don't know, 20 points at halftime. And from that moment on, y'all gonna score, but it's not gonna be close. It's not gonna be a blowout because the end of the game can suggest that it was a lot closer than what it should be. But it's not. It's not gonna be. It's gonna put up some points. It's gonna be like 42 to 30, 32. 42 to 34, but it's gonna be like a garbage touchdown that gets you guys close. So it won't be a blowout where you'll always be like, you may be 2 points down or 2 scores down, but you'll be within striking distance for most of the game. But yeah, it's not. Look, listen. If you give Patrick Mahomes the type of time that you have given every other quarterback, your defensive line has given them, we are going to fuck you up. And we have one of the better offensive lines in the game. We're going to fuck you up. The key that you guys have is the run game, because you know our defense is not 100% good against the run game. And we make stupid ass penalties. So, I mean, if you guys get under like Chris Jones' skin, then yeah, I could see it being a lot closer of a game. But realistically, I think you guys have the talent, but your coach fucking sucks. He's horrible. And I told you that before the season started. He's fucking horrible. He is a garbage ass coach. The only reason why he keeps getting head coaching jobs is because he was young as fuck when he got his first one. Fucker sucks. So, I think we're going to fucking beat your ass. It's not going to be an ass whooping, but I mean, you know, ain't going to be fun. We can't watch it together.
Why are you switching up and now saying it's not going to be an ass whooping?
It's so, like, in my opinion,
5 seconds ago it was going to be an ass whooping, and
I said the whole time it's not going to be a blowout.
And 0.3 seconds before that it was going to be a blowout.
No, immediately I said it wasn't going to be a blowout. I said we're gonna build up a lead, and you guys are going to start to come back. But it's not going to be like, yes, we're going to lead the whole game, but it's not going to be like, oh, we beat the shit out of them. No, it's going to be a halfway decent game. You guys are going to be within striking distance, like 2 scores down, and fucking Josh.
You're going to lead the entire game, so Raiders not going to have a lead at all.
No.
Let's make that bet.
No.
Let's make that bet.
What are we betting?
Whatever you want.
What are we betting?
Whatever you want.
You said let's make the bet. What are we betting?
Whatever you want.
I'm not wearing no Raider shit. I'm telling you that right now. So that's not part of a bet. No. Just like I would never put you in no Chief shit. You
a damn lie.
No, I would put you in Chief shit at the end of the season. But there's no way in hell I want to put Chiefs gear on a Raiders person because that could fuck up our season. That's bad juju. Why would I want? No. Ricky Bobby, don't put that bad mojo on me. No. I'm not doing that. Not at all. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I'm down for that bet. Y'all not going to lead at all. The whole fucking game. You're not going to lead. We can kick the ball off to you, and you're still not going to lead. I'm letting you know that right now. Just fucking game over. I mean, it's okay. We can smile. We can sit there. I understand. Like, the first step to admitting that your team sucks is your team sucks. And once you admit that, you understand that you have no chance. Like, I mean, like we're going to lead the whole game. It's not going to be, like I said, it's not going to be like it's not going to be like the last 2 games where you stepped on the logo and we fucking destroyed you. But it's going to be one of those games where you're going to be pissed because you're going to have a chance to go down by one score, and fucking Josh McDaniels or Derek Carr is going to do a Josh McDaniels or Derek Carr, and then the game's going to be over. But you will not lead though. There's going to be no lead.
Oh, let me write this down.
No lead whatsoever. You might want to write it down. Keep it near you. Keep it by your bedside. Look at it before you go to bed. Look at it Monday before it starts. Do you see what I'm saying? That's you're not gonna have fun this week. That's all I'm saying. It's not gonna be fun. Now, just because of that, I'm gonna eat all of my fucking words, and I already know this. So, are we gonna bet something? Did you come up with a bet?
What I said, whatever you want to bet.
What's up, buddy? Let's ride. You said bet something. You challenged the bet. You got to come up with the bet. That's the rules of the negotiation of the bet. You can't go bet. Let's bet something, and then go. No, you come up with the bet because I didn't put the bet. I didn't
say no. You come up with the bet. I said whatever you want.
That would be me coming up with the bet.
Because when I said let's bet, you automatically said no.
You know the reason why? Because you know why.
Because you say no every time.
No, you God damn it, you know why. Don't act like you don't fucking know why. You know why I don't bet. Because when I bet, I fucking lose. You damn well know this. Remember when I bet Heath $150 that the fucking Patriots wouldn't win 7 games? And the Jets couldn't fucking hold them? And they won 7 games exactly? No, because when I lose in fucking horrible fashion. So it will not be like, it'll be like, oh, the Raiders get the ball first. They go down and make a 54-yard field goal. And they lead by 3. And that's the only lead they have the whole fucking game. And you're literally going to call me and be like, bitch, look what I did. So, no, I know that. So it's not that I don't bet because, like, I'm not confident. It's because as soon as I fucking bet, my shit just goes downhill. And like I tell people all the time, I just like being right. That's my biggest thing because when I bet, I lose. And there's been many. Alyssa doesn't let me bet. You've seen this shit. Why are you betting? You're just going to fucking lose now. It's like I'm jinxed. As soon as I put money on it, it's over. It doesn't even have to be money. It's anything. It's fucking over. Over. So, yeah, that's why I hate betting. So that's why as soon as you said bet, I was like, God damn it, he did this on the podcast. That's why immediately I was like, but I can't back out because I'm on the podcast. And immediately I was like, watch this stupid shit. They're going to punt it, get it on the 1-yard line, and get a fucking safety. That'll be their only lead in the whole fucking game. Like, that will literally be my luck. So, no, fuck that shit. So, what are your predictions for the game? I already told you. I think it's going to be basically not an ass whooping, but it's going to be a good game, but it's not going to be close.
I don't know. You know, when it comes to the Raiders and Chiefs, I don't like to predict the score.
I know. Well, so I'm not even saying predict the score. How do you think the game's going to go? How do you think the game's going to go? Do you think it's going to be a dog fight, or do you think it's going to be one of our high-scoring games? Because, I mean, the last couple of years, we've put up as a total, it's been over 50 points.
I think that the game's definitely going to go combined over 50 points.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know which fucking Josh McDaniels is gonna fucking come out. If he's gonna fucking, if we're gonna get week 1 through week 3, we're not gonna run the fucking ball at all, or are we gonna get week 4 where we're gonna run the fucking ball so we don't become fucking one-dimensional?
True. So what do you think your keys to victory are?
Run the fucking ball.
Okay. And what else?
Run the ball, no interceptions, and defense needs to fucking stand up and play.
So you
specifically Chandler Jones.
So basically, what I'm hearing you say is run the ball control.
Yeah.
Control, no turnovers, and defense put pressure on quarterback, specifically Chandler Jones.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we know Max Crosby's going to get into the backfield.
Oh yeah, we know this.
But if there's no help from the other side, then I mean, Crosby's going to do what he does, but it's not going to be effective.
Yeah, because we'll double team him, and we'll put Isaiah Pacheco back there to chip block.
But I agree. Ball security and defense needs to play like we all know the defense can play.
I agree with those. The only thing I like with me, my keys to victory for the Chiefs would be, of course, we have to get pressure on the quarterback. Got to get pressure on the quarterback. We've got to keep the pocket clean for Mahomes. And again, we have to be a balanced offense. That's like we have to run, we have to pass. I don't care if we do the weak pass, I don't care. But we have to have a balanced offense. We've got to get pressure on Derek Carr. And our offense has if the pressure doesn't hold up, if our offensive line is not holding up and Max Crosby and Chandler Jones are getting in, it's going to be a rough day. It's going to be an extremely rough day for us. So as long as our offensive line can protect, keep a clean pocket, keep him upright most of the time, and give him time. Because we see what happens. We saw what happened against the fucking Bucks 2 years ago. Anytime he gets a lot of pressure on him, he has trouble, which is something that the Colts was doing a great job of. So we need, and then again, like I said, balance. We got to run. We got to. If we are ahead, we got to run. We cannot fall in love with these fucking backyard fucking plays. So I do agree with you on your points. I think that, yeah. And like you said, you're 100% right. It depends on what Josh McDaniel shows up. Because he sucks.
I won't be confident unless the Raiders can stack wins.
You guys going to need to stack wins too.
Well, I mean, every team needs to stack wins.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys have started yourself in a hole with that 0-3 start, and then outside of that, like you don't have a tough rest of your games. They're not hard. I mean, you play the Texans next, you play the Saints, which we don't know who the fuck the Saints are right now.
Yeah,
you play the Jaguars, which that's going to be a tough fucking outing. The Colts, I don't give a fuck what you say about the Colts. That's going to be a tough outing. The Broncos, let's ride. Fuck them. The Seahawks, I don't know. It depends on what they're doing there. I mean, the Chargers will be a tough outing. The Rams, by then, Matt Stafford. The Patriots, Bailey Zappi, Mason. So, I mean, there's some games that still might be tough, but they're very winnable. Like, I don't know what to think of the Steelers, the Patriots, the Rams, the Seahawks, the Broncos, the Colts, or even the Saints against you guys, because as of right now, you guys are on one of the bottom fucking teams. Do you see what I'm saying? Put a lunch line on it. All right, lunch line. We got lunch line there. We'll bet lunch. Sound good? Bet lunch. You guys don't lead the whole fucking game. God damn it, why'd you have to bring it up?
Yes.
What do you want for lunch? 38-17 Chiefs did it for you. So I definitely think that this game should be fabulous. I wish we were sitting right next to each other, but I'll be in Texarkana. So make sure you join the Raven Sports app because we'll definitely be chat hosting against each other. The hands will fly. Make sure you're following us on Twitter because, again, the hands are going to fly. Because as we get closer, we're going to talk more and more shit. More and more shit. Just point blank in the story. You may see us on Twitter. We may be going back and forth with gifts. We may be talking shit. I'm definitely going to go up and throw these hands, okay? So on Twitter, y'all just get ready. It's coming. It's coming. Just so, yeah. And then make sure you're following us again because next week we'll be at Buffalo Wild Wings on Sunday watching the games. Not sure what games we'll be watching, but I do have to watch.
Wait, are we going this week or next week? Wait, when?
This week. Tomorrow.
I thought you just said next week will be at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I'm sorry. Tomorrow will be at Buffalo Wild Wings. So I'm chat hosting the Saints, whoever the fuck the Saints are playing. The Seahawks.
Chat hosting the Saints?
Yeah, because they needed more people to chat host, and I'll be watching the games anyway. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I knew the Patriots played earlier, so either way we'd be up there with Kristen, or we'd be at Buffalo Wild Wings with Heath. So I was like, yeah, I wanted to do the Browns game because our buddy Midnight is hosting, but somebody had beat me to it. So I was like, oh, I told them I sent the request for the Browns game, and she's like, oh, somebody already got it, and then I didn't want to say never mind. So I was like, oh, I'll do the Saints Seahawks game, hoping that should be a good game, but we'll find out because they know somebody already is hosting against them, so that's what their main concern is. So that way they can do the shout outs and the advertisements. And I think the other one was the Rams. They needed somebody to do. I'm like, I'm not doing the fucking Rams game. Cowboys versus the Rams. I'm good. That has the look.
Is there a game at Allegiant today?
There is Notre Dame versus whatchamacallit. God damn it! I just saw it too. I can't.
Is that why they turned the Las Vegas sign green?
Yeah. It's Notre Dame versus. I just drove by it yesterday too. Because I was weirded out by that. Notre Dame versus BYU. Yeah. BYU's ranked 16. They're 4-1. Notre Dame is 2-2. But Notre Dame's the home team. So yeah, I just drove by that today, so I didn't even understand that.
Well, shit, I ain't got nothing going on today. Maybe I'll go over there.
I'm going to the Renaissance Fair.
Wait, there's a Renaissance Fair?
Yeah, do at BW.
Bro, there's all kind of shit this weekend.
Get some of that Legends do at BW's. Oh, definitely. 2 highly religious schools playing in a cesspool of sin in Vegas. Interesting. Facts. 100% on that. Yeah, Alyssa, my wife wants to go to the Renaissance Fair with the food. It's a food festival, basically. So
Where's
I'm going
that?
I'll text you.
Sunset?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You want to go? We're not going to like 3 though. Because Alyssa doesn't get off work till 1. But we're going to go to the Renaissance Fair. After this, I got to take my daughter to work, and then I have to go to my mom's house and get put through hell again for a couple hours. And then come home, shower, go to the Renaissance Fair. All right, let's get to the picks. Just to give you guys a heads up, Jeremy whooped my ass last week. Jeremy went 12-4.
No.
Yes.
No, because the Lions lost. The Colts lost. Right?
Yep. So the losers I have you for. So you picked the Bengals, the Vikings. You picked the Lions. Then you picked the Lions. You had the Jets who won, the Giants who won, the Titans. So there's 2 losses. Chargers. You picked the Browns. There's 3 losses. Oh, the Commanders. There's 4 losses. Oh, you had 5 losses. You went 11-5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11-5. You still whooped my motherfucking ass. Yeah, you went 11-5. I forgot that 1 loss in between of the Commanders. For some odd reason, I thought you picked Cowboys. But you did go 11-5. So you still whooped my ass. I went 8-8. Get a turkey leg and live it up. I'm done with the turkey leg, especially Colts won, my guy, especially with the wait, last week, ignore me. Especially with the Disneyland turkey legs. I don't do that. So he went 11-5. I went 8-8. So for the season, I am 34-27.
I'm beating
1.
you?
Yes. You are 36-25-1. You are beating me by 2 games. Yeah, that might be the first time that you've had a lead on me in a while.
No.
In a while. Yeah. No, I think you would have come back. It would have had to be, and I say a while, I'm talking about like it's probably this time or like even then if we look at it, I think it might have been like week 8. I don't have, because I had to start a new book. So I don't have last year's weeks. Yeah, I had to start a new book. So we're going to go with this week's picks, why he goes ahead and tells me what he thinks he's going to, where I was wrong at. We both picked the Colts, just to let you guys know. We texted each other that afternoon because we knew Broncos country wasn't going to ride. Did you watch that game, Jeremy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you.
I don't want to admit it, but yeah, I watched it.
I tweeted out, this game's going to fucking suck. And I did not watch it. I refuse to sit down and watch horrible fucking football just because the NFL is on. Nope. The game was 12-9. Fuck no. I didn't watch it. Fuck them. So we have the Giants versus the Packers. Who are you going with?
Packers.
Okay. We have the Lions versus the Patriots. Who are you going with?
The Lions.
Same. I'm going with the Packers and the Lions, by the way. Sorry. We have Chargers versus the Browns.
Browns.
Ooh, I'm taking Chargers. I would love the Browns to win, but I just don't trust Jacoby Brissett and that Browns team. Texans, Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Same. Big after coming off that loss last week, and the Texans not being very well. I think they're going to win. Let's see what he's got. I watched it. I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed seeing the spare of cheers of the Donkey fans, especially when they leave before the game is even decided. Yeah, I get that. But this is the problem. I have no hate for anybody that watches. I think that is very cool if you watch it for those reasons. Just to me, I like to watch things that are entertaining. I knew that was not going to be entertaining. I had a good feeling that it was going to be a shit show, and I thought the Broncos were actually going to win, even though I picked the Colts. But yeah, it was just And what I did miss though was what's his face, Hamlin, hitting his fucking helmet against the thing because he was wide open. Oh, you're 100% true, right on that. But the problem with, do you remember how much shit the Broncos talked last year? The Broncos always talk shit. They are believed. They've been talking shit ever since they got paid Manning.
Look, it should have been a sign when after they signed Wilson, their stadium caught on fire.
Ever since they won that one Super Bowl with Peyton Manning, they have not shut the fuck up. And I've been a Chiefs fan for a while. I've lived in Vegas for a while. I have not heard Broncos fan talk this much shit in so fucking long. Every fucking they won the Super Bowl with Manning. From that moment on, they were the greatest ones in the fucking world. Last year, what were they? 4-1 or 3-1? And it was like a fucking and they played all shit teams, and we were talking shit about them on the damn podcast.
Yeah.
And so they're honestly like the Cowboy fans of the AFC.
They always have the easiest schedule the first half of the season.
And they just fucking talk shit like crazy.
For like the last 5 years, I think they've had the easiest schedule.
So that game was just a train wreck. I don't mind looking at car accidents as I drive by the freeway, but that was not a train wreck that I wanted to watch. Falcons, Bucks. Are you running with your boy? Wait, you didn't pick the Giants?
No.
Okay. Are you running with your boy?
Yeah.
You picking the Falcons?
Yeah.
Oh. Taking the Bucks. So
I think Brady's done.
The Bucks, okay. I don't give a fuck if Brady's done. The Falcons suck. Okay.
Look, I think he's going to be more worried about Giselle divorcing him than the game.
Hey, don't bring we should not bring up that man's personal life. Let him be knocked from his perch. You know what I bet you right now, though? I bet you right now he wish he didn't take fucking less money on those contracts. I guarantee you that. Because you know damn well he has a prenup. Giselle was rich before they fucking got married.
Mm-hmm.
So I bet you he wishes he did not take less money on those damn contracts now. I guarantee you that motherfucker will trade in 7 of those rings for some of that money back. Some of those rings for some of that fucking money back when he gets divorced and gets put on the fucking. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Giselle has way more money than him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why he was afforded to take so many of those contracts. So when they use that, and my buddy Heath uses it all the time. When they use that saying everybody should take money like Brady is one of the few quarterbacks that was that superstars where their wife worked and actually was amazing at their fucking job. Giselle trumps Brady in money and has been earning money for longer than Brady has.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they signed a prenup, and if they didn't, Brady's getting half that shit. So let me shut the fuck up. but I would assume they would have signed a prenup. And I don't know how they work this out. Does he get half of what she's made since they've been together? I don't know. Or did she get half of what he made? But I still think that he actively made more money during his career during the time they were together. She just has tons of residual value and made so much more money. So yeah, I don't know about that, but I bet you that motherfucker wishes it. See, he should have stayed in New England, bitch. See, that's what happened. That's what happened. In New England, Tom, you were a 7, maybe an 8. In Miami, in Tampa, near Miami, you're a 4.
You're a 3.
Huh?
He's a 3.
That's what I'm saying.
That motherfucker's face right now is as skinny as yours.
All I'm saying is
that motherfucker looks sickly.
I've seen this so many times working on the Strip, living in Vegas, Midwest couple from the East Coast where the girl is the shit or she thinks she's the shit and they show up, or the guy, 6 months to a year, they're done. What happened? They moved on to better things. Yeah. No, Tom's too egotistical to retire in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Tom is way too fucking egotistical.
Even though his face is as skinny as a toothpick, his head is too big.
Tom wakes up in the morning and chooses violence on age. He refuses to let age be a reason why. He's going to blame everybody else but age. So Tom, I don't think Tom's retiring anytime soon. I think he wakes up in the morning and when he feels like he can't do shit, he chooses violence on his body and goes and works out. Like, he is one of those guys that does everything in his power to make shit work. I'm 45. Who gives a fuck? Bitch, I'm 40. If I roll my ankle, I'm done for a week. Okay? I'm not playing any sports for a fucking week. You're 45. Fuck you. Tom looks like he watches people eat cheeseburgers through binoculars, hoping his wife won't find out about his lust for meat. Never allowed to eat meat. Yeah, TB12's diet isn't working out. I'm going to be 100% honest. It looks like he's a fucking skeleton. You know what, though? That's stress. That's stress and that's fucking depression because he knows he's never going to get a girl as hot as Gisele ever again. Ever. Like, Gisele is still hot. Still fucking hot. All right, so where do we have? We have Steelers, Bills. This is an easy one. Bills. Who are you taking, Jeremy?
It's not an easy one.
Bills.
It's absolutely not an easy one.
How do you fucking
go look at the Bills? Go look at the Bills injury list.
I don't give a fuck.
Look at the Bills injury list. Pull it up.
So Pirate Next did not practice. So as of right now, safety Jordan Pyre, tight end Dyson Knox will not play Sunday against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So they added more people to their injury. They don't know about Tremont Edwards. I don't want to read an article. I just want the fucking injury list. How is it? Oh, Bills have a lengthy injury list. Holy shit.
So it's not easy.
It is fucking easy. TJ Watt's not playing. They're starting a rookie quarterback. So defensive tackles, Ed Oliver, Jordan Phillips are questionable but they're not playing. Tremaine Edwards is bothered by a hamstring. Oh my fucking God. But the Steelers also have a fucking healthy list. Mika Fitzpatrick has a knee. Levi Wallace, their cornerback. So, I mean, dude, this is easy. The fucking Steelers are going to get their ass beat. You don't hope the Steelers win. Do not hope the Steelers win. Please. Listen, you think Broncos fans are bad? Can you imagine the Steelers winning with Kenny Pickett in the terrible towel? They're going to be talking so much shit. No, we don't want them to win this game at all. We want them to get their ass whooped this game. Who you picking? Also, do you know how bad ESPN will run the Bills into the ground? I'm good. Who you picking? Come on. Flip a
I'm going
coin.
to take the Steelers.
Oh, no. I understand the positioning, but this is my issue. I don't give a fuck about positioning in the NFL. I think if you have the 1 seed, that's great, but let's be 100% honest. Who's had the 1 seeds made it to the Super Bowl? In the AFC, it's hard. The last couple of years, the Titans lost, the Ravens lost, and now yes, we want that 1 seed. And last year didn't we have the 1 seed and we lost the fucking Bengals? So I get positioning. I don't mind the 1 seed, but I don't. As long as we have home field advantage, as long as we're not a 5 or 6, a 4, 5 or 6, I don't care. I don't care about positioning. I think we could beat everybody in the AFC any fucking way. So, and regardless, we never know what happens. So as long as we don't have to play the Bills the first round, I'm not like I don't want to be a team that has the hardest things. But I mean, realistically, if we're a 2 seed and we're playing the fucking 7th seeded team or whatever fucking seed it is, we're gonna beat their ass. It's gonna be like the fucking horrible ass Raiders. We'll beat the fuck out of them. So you pick the Steelers, right?
Yeah.
Dolphins, Jets. Who you going with? You going with Teddy Bridgewater or MILF Hunter Zach Wilson?
Go with the Dolphins.
Oh, I see your point now. I get you. I'm going with the Dolphins too. I don't trust Zach Wilson and the Jets back-to-back 2 games. My question is, should they have even started Zach Wilson? Because Joe Flacco was 2nd or 3rd in the league in passing yards. They're up there. So Bears, Vikings.
Bears.
Damn, I was writing you in as Vikings.
Huh?
I'm going Vikings. I love the Bears to begin with. In the beginning of the season, thought they would be a lot better, but they just haven't shown me shit. They haven't shown me that they could beat a very good Vikings team as of right now. It's not a primetime game, so we know Kirk Cousins is going to play well.
Bro, how'd the Broncos end up with fucking 4 primetime games in the first 5 weeks? Or 3 primetime games?
The NFL is 100% not liking that decision. They're regretting that decision completely.
They got another one coming up next week.
I know, it's next Monday. They're regretting that, trust me. They bought the Kool-Aid. They drank it. They were like, when Russell Wilson said Broncos country, let's ride. They said, let's ride on to prime time. After last night, there is literally 2 to 3 people that got fired.
That motherfucker got a hoopty.
They got fired.
He got a hoopty with no gas in it.
He doesn't have a hoopty. You're giving him too much credit. That bitch is riding on 3 wheels. Okay, he's grinding down the curb the whole time. All right, that's no, he's riding a fucking big wheel. Fuck him. Fuck no. Fuck him. Yeah. 3 wheels and 2 are probably wobbly. All right. Titans, Commanders.
Titans.
Yep, same here. I think the Titans got their little mojo back. Derrick Henry's been running nice. I can't complain. Seahawks, Saints.
Saints.
Can we just take credit to give Pete Carroll credit to how great of a job that he is doing coaching this year? No? You don't want to give him credit?
No.
Why?
Because he still should have run the ball on the 1 yard line to win the Super Bowl.
God fucking damn it. Can we talk about that? Okay.
Richard Sherman,
listen, after what happened on Thursday. After what happened on Thursday and the first game of the season. I don't think that was a Pete Carroll call. Because you heard what Richard Sherman said. Learn from your mistakes.
You want to know what's fucked up? It was the same exact play that they ran to try to win the Super Bowl.
Again. But
and the same receiver was wide open.
Yes. And he didn't throw it to him probably because that's what I'm saying. Well, no, on the Super Bowl, that's the receiver he threw it to would have been Hamlin. And that's the pass that Butler jumped. So that's probably why he didn't throw it to Hamlin. I'm telling you, I might give Pete Carroll a pass on that. He might get a mulligan right now. He might get a fucking mulligan. I'm just saying, he sold them a fucking lemon. And that might be the greatest robbery in the history of robberies. Because then they paid him $250 million. So I'm gonna give him a mulligan on that one. And I'm gonna say, just because Richard Sherman said it, learn from your mistakes. That might have been a Russell Wilson. Hey, let's run it. I got this. That might have been, and Pete Carroll might not have thrown him under the bus. That's all I'm saying. We'll never know. 49ers, Panthers.
Niners.
Yeah, same thing. You don't trust in Baker Mayfield?
No.
You don't? You don't think he's good?
No.
Hey, when's the last time you seen him in a Progressive commercial?
I haven't paid attention.
I haven't seen him in one.
I mean, I've seen Devontae Adams in his MGM commercials, and I've seen Hunter Renfrow in his fucking, what bank was it? In his bank commercial.
Please don't tell me it was Westar Credit Union.
Huh?
Please don't tell me. Yeah, Andy Reid is the natural in commercials. Please don't tell me it was Westar Credit Union, because then I might have to change my bank. Okay, good.
No.
I would have to change my bank account.
I forget. I asked you last week.
Oh, yeah, you did. I didn't remember. Yeah. Okay, so.
I told you he was an accountant.
Eagles versus Cardinals. Who are you going with?
Eagles.
I'm going with them too. I just don't. I mean, realistically, if the Raiders knew how to close the show, the Cardinals would not have another win. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It would be the same. Wouldn't be that good. That's all my point. Cardinals are what, 2-2? Yeah, if the Raiders knew how to close the show, they'd be 1-3. Cowboys, Rams.
Rams.
I'm rolling with Cooper Rush.
Yeah, I think they bounced back from that embarrassing loss last week.
That's what we said after week 1.
Yeah, I know.
That's what we've been saying.
But at sooner or later, it's gonna come true.
That is literally what we've been saying every week. Is they're gonna bounce back. Even when they win, they play fucking horribly. Or let's just call a spade a spade.
Look, if we keep saying it, at one point we're gonna be right.
We hope so. The Cooper Bowl. Let's just call a spade a spade. They're not a good team. Matt Stafford looks old as shit. He looks worn. That elbow thing is probably something that is continuing to affect him. Losing Von Miller was a huge threat. Huge disappointment. Losing Odell Beckham has become an even huger disappointment, even though they didn't have him for that a long time. That's when they went on that losing spree in November, and that's when it kind of picked up. Allen Robinson hasn't done shit. The only person they can really throw it to is Cooper fucking Rush. Their run game has not been what we thought they would be. They're not a good team. And they had a great season, a great fucking run last year. Let's just call it what it is. It's not that they're going to bounce back. Like, let's put it this way. Right now, I trust the Lions over the Rams with Jared Goff. That's all I'm saying. I'm picking the damn Cowboys. Granted, it hurts my heart to pick them because I'm tired of hearing Cowboy fans talk shit. But it's what it is. Bengals, Ravens.
Ravens.
Same. I don't think that line is going to hold up. But you know what I have? I have a conundrum because I don't know if I can trust the Ravens to hold a fucking lead. And last but not least, we don't even got to go over it. There's no reason to pick it. We know what it is. I mean, unless you want to come over to the dark, to the good side.
Never. You could offer me $10 billion and I would still tell you go fuck yourself.
I can't tell you to come over to the dark side because technically you guys have the dark side. Because the black hole and the black.
Like I said, you could offer me $10 billion to become a Chiefs fan, and I would still tell you to go fuck yourself. I'd rather be poor and homeless.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I agree with you. Do you know why? because I don't need $10 million. And secondly, us turning that down would skyrocket us completely on social media and all that shit. We'd have people that would be stupid as fuck. We'd all of a sudden get tickets to the Chiefs game. We'd meet fucking everybody. We'd go on fucking talk shows and radios. We'd be getting paid like a motherfucker. The podcast would blow the fuck up. Yeah, yes. Somebody offers $2 million to switch places on teams, and let's see what happens. I gave the Arrowhead. I have the Arrowhead tattoo on my arm. Give me $10 billion. My closet would turn black. Don't give a shit. I ain't gonna hate on that. I get it. $10 billion is life-changing money. The problem is I don't have that, nor do I need that. And I could never realistically root for that team. Like, I would be sitting in my house, a mansion, and have Raider shit in my house. And I'd want to throw up every fucking morning. Like, we can say what we want. You could turn your fandom and say, I'm gonna root for this team. But if you got a Chiefs tattoo on your arm, deep down inside, you know something's not right. I'm just saying. I may have $10 billion in every fucking football season. I may want to kill myself. So that's that. And I'm not joking, not playing around. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I may be on the edge of suicide every damn football season if I had to switch to be a Raiders fan. You know how much.
So you'd have to live So you would have to live my current life.
No, I would just have to switch to be a Raiders fan. No, if I lived in current life, I would definitely be on the fucking edge of. I don't know how. You are so strong and so fucking. I have no clue how the fuck you do it. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm still good.
No. Nope. I'm still gonna be homeless.
Yep. I'm good.
Look, I will set my computer up on the sidewalk and do the podcast from the sidewalk in the middle of a park.
We wouldn't have to. The reason why is we would literally become famous because that is an obscene amount of fucking money. So we would literally, like, that's the downfall. We wouldn't be poor. We would go everywhere. I guarantee you the Chiefs would sponsor our podcast and the Raiders would. Even if it's just for a little bit. Just because of the fandom. Like, remember when the Chiefs guy got fired from his job for putting the flag in the Raider Stadium? They sent him a whole bunch of shit.
Did he get fired?
Yeah, he got fired. Because not that he put the flag there. He got fired for taking pictures and posting them on social media. That's why he got fired. All right, so check out the Raven Sports app. Download it. Follow us on Twitter because we are going to be talking tons of shit coming up in the next couple of days. And make sure you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Great weekend. Jeremy, you got anything else to say?
No.
Fortunately, I got to go. Got to take my daughter to work and then go get killed by my mom. Hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Jeremy, when you're ready, take us out.
Put me in, coach.
Peace.